Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. It's been a while, but a lot of stuff is happening in my life, so yeah, I'm finding a new video. But yeah, as you can see in this video title, I'm gonna talk about My Dress Up Darling. So I just read the news chapter, the final chapter of My Dress Up Darling, and yeah, apparently there are still few extra chapters coming out in the future, but in general this is going to be the final chapter of My Dress Up Darling. But yeah, this is going to be my review about it. And yeah, my initial thought about My Dress Up Darling being ending was quite shocking. Here's a clip of it.
You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Look, My Dress Up Darling is ending next chapter in March. Meaning we have like 2 chapters left coming this month and next month. So okay, spoiler warning for my.
But yeah, My Dress Up Darling, I enjoyed the series itself. But now we're gonna talk about the ending itself. Then I will talk about like how I thought the ending is going to be like, and potentially the other aspect, as you can see probably here in the timestamp and stuff. But yeah, of course this video will contain spoilers, so you have been warned. So yeah, let's get started. Well, like I said, I just read the ending of My Dress Up Darling, and I felt like the ending itself is good. It's not nothing special or crazy. I don't think the ending itself, the final chapter itself, is bad. I feel like it's a 7. It's a solid 7, I would say. And of course, the story in the beginning starts out, we see a picture frames of Marin and Gojo now married, and I was surprised because it looks like they have like traditional clothing and a traditional Japanese wedding, and I was surprised because from how Marin was, I thought just like a proper, like a little bit Western style marriage, because in Japan you can have like the traditional type marriage, and like also a bit similar to like a Western type of marriage, like. But yeah, I was surprised. And also there's one moment you can see everybody's taking pictures in the family. You see Gojo, Gojo's grandfather, Marin and her father, and then in the next image, and there's another photo frame. You just see like a photo frame of the grandpa, Gojo's grandpa, and I thought he died, but legit in the next freaking panel you see he's still alive. I'm like, what was the purpose? It was a legit jump scare. I thought, oh, he unfortunately passed away, but no, he's still alive, thank goodness. But yes, we also see, of course, both Marin and Gojo in their professional sets, and yeah, Gojo is still in the house and like working in the house like as a professional. Now as a professional Hinodol creator maker, and I'm very happy for it because this was a dream. And Marin is now a model. It didn't explicitly say so, but from how the panel described, when we saw an image of Marin, a panel of Marin, there's a large image of her on the billboard, like on the wall, and it looks like she's a model. Makes sense because Marin throughout the series was a part-time model, and now she's it looks like she's a professional model. So I'm very happy for it. So I'm not surprised. And Gojo's a professional Hinodol maker is really good, and one thing he wants to always to do is like his dream sort of came true, like make Hinodol being more attractive, not attractive like in the sense like look, but making people notice like Hinodols are very nice, beautiful, because I feel also early on in the beginning of My Dress Up Darling, a lot of people are not really interested in Hinodolls, and now he's making Hinodolls very popular sort of, and he's now having a own segment on television about it. And you can see Marin and Gojo come together. They're both married. I think living in the same house still, and that's really fine. And also we see Marin coming, and now Marin. And the thing that surprised me, Gojo seems like much older. Doesn't look much older. I feel like only looks like he's a bit bigger. But Marin looks more matured like than her usual self that we see throughout all the time. And I'm really happy. I'm a bit surprised, yeah, but it looks like in general the ending itself was nice. Everybody came together, and Gojo's grandfather was there, Marin came there, Marin's father came there, and all celebrated the moment that Gojo had a special TV segment on television about talking about Hinodolls and everything. I felt like the ending itself, the final chapter was fine. I think it didn't need more anything to conclude the story itself. We see Marin and Gojo got married. It would have been interesting to see if they would have children, but potentially in the upcoming chapters, like extra chapters, potentially we'll see something like that. But yeah, it's basically, I felt like I said, the chapter itself was totally fine. I didn't have any problems with the ending chapter itself, but yeah, I would say it's a solid 7. But now, here comes the problem I have with, okay, not yet. Let me talk how I thought this story concluded. Because my Just of Darling, it was surprising for me that the anime was, and the manga, and I thought what was going to be, because in the previous chapter we saw Marin and Gojo and his classmate were all together, were just celebrating like New Year's. And I thought My Just of Darling going to be, because the beginning of My Just of Darling is everybody's in the first year, Gojo and Marin are in their first year. So I thought potentially we're going to see more cosplays, of course, and then probably throughout, story will take place throughout their 3rd year, right? Because around the 3rd year, after the 3rd year, everybody's not trying to move out in different paths, right? So they are not always together. This is what I thought. And I thought also with My Dress Up Darling, now Gojo and Marin being now a couple, I thought it, because the whole series was about they were not together, but they liked each other, but they were not officially together. Now thank goodness they're officially together, and even the friends were saying it was totally obvious, especially with Marin. Also, a lot of people thought of their friends, they were already together, a couple, and especially with Marin, even Marin gets called out, like her expression drastically changed when she talks to everyone. She's very nice to everyone, but when it comes to Gojo, she's smiling, and I thought we were going to see throughout the series still more doing cosplay, living life, and also being together as a couple. And one thing I've once talked about, I think on a short or TikTok about it, that most majority of romance series, right, it's always about the chase. What I mean is about is when two people like each other, and it's always about how they're going to get together in the series. And the moment they get together in the series, then the series ends, and this is the main reason why they watch the series, to see the both characters end and then suddenly you want to see the character ending up and then suddenly it ends. Yeah, I thought My Just of Darling we're going to see further on, because I thought the cosplay is the most the first thing we talk about My Just of Darling, and this is what I thought. And then potentially I thought at the end, after the 3rd year, they decide what they want to do. Potentially I thought Gojo might go a little bit different route as a traditional Hinata maker, because now he has a lot of different experience, like example like making dresses and stuff, not effectively only for Hinados, also not for real people. I thought then he becomes a designer and still a Hinata maker, and Marin I think it would be obvious that Marin becomes a professional cosplayer. But now is the main problem with My Just of Darling. I would say the wasted potential on cosplays. The thing is, the reason why I'm also so shocked is because it didn't really seem like it was ending at all. I've seen a lot of people in social media saying they're also surprised why, and some people are not surprised why that this is happening. And example, I was still surprised, but some people might said because the previous arc that we had, My Dress Up Darling, before the Haniel cosplay, like the angel cosplay that Marin did, was about like they did a group cosplay with Marin, did a group cosplay with her friends, and then we got to introduce Kira, who was a really liked character. Why this was a short arc itself, it was not very popular at all, and also was sort of hard to read. What I mean by hard to read is because their cosplay, of course, they will look different, but because they looked all similar with the cosplay, with the non-cosplay and everything, it was really hard to distinguish who is who sometimes, and also in stuff like this, also being bi-weekly chapter release of My Just of Darling, and sort of also didn't get rid of the momentum. I didn't dislike it, but a lot of people disliked it, and also I felt like, of course, it was also hard to read this series, and yeah, potentially that led to potentially I don't know the numbers of how My Just of Darling went, like manga sales wise, or reading how many people read each chapter weekly, but I think it didn't go so well. And also a lot of people think the mangaka thought like he got bored of the story. But the thing is, My Just of Darling is, I thought like the main problem I said is like weight potential, because especially with the Haniel cosplay, the Angel cosplay, because it was so really interesting, especially because throughout the series, every time Marin starts a new cosplay, Gojo wants to learn about the character to make a more immersive, interesting cosplay, to understand the character, to make the cosplay much better. And when Gojo read the series about the Haniel, the manga, and it was really intense. This is one of the few moments in my entire life since watching and reading anime manga, that I got chills from Haniel. And the thing is, I thought it was really interesting because this was a bit different compared to other series Marin cosplays. Because Marin, also we find out about the series that where Haniel comes from. That there was an anime adaptation, a manga adaptation that the Robert and the creator of the series didn't like it at all and stuff. So Gojo got to think about it, how he wants to do the cosplay and everything. And I thought it really cool and interesting. Gojo was able to do the cosplay. He used different type of materials and also support from his friends and how to create the cosplay. And then Marin did the cosplay, and oh my goodness, Marin's facial expression is freaking phenomenal. She's just like an actress. She can go to the character itself, especially when they went to Winter Comic Cat. Yeah, in the Marin cosplay for the first time, you see all the characters, and even Akira would scream like princess. Oh my goodness! And everybody was interested in Marin and everything and stuff. And thought where this could lead would be very, very interesting, because no one knew who Marin was. No one knew who the cosplayer was. And I thought like it's gonna be interesting because it went so viral everywhere, because no one expects to cosplay them, because this is one of the hardest character to cosplay or to bring in a different medium, since outside of the manga, and this was how it's portrayed in the series. And even the editors and the mangaka saw the cosplay, and everybody was trying to figure out who it was. And the cosplay was so good that I thought it went viral. Even the editor or manga got a lot of calls about it and thought they doing some like a live action series or something. But even the creator was really liked it and even praised it. And I thought potentially this could have led to a different thing. I thought potentially Marin was going to upload her pictures, because surprisingly she didn't upload it. Upload on social media, and people will find out, and a lot of people will find out more about Marin, about cosplay, and then just get more fame. Because she really likes cosplay, and it will also showcase Gojo like as an artist, like as craftsman, how to bring out this kind of cosplay with using different materials and everything. I thought potentially, yes, the creator would see the cosplay and get encouraged, potentially doing another series with the Haniel, or give another chance of adaptation of different kind of thing, and then the creator would give personal praise to Gojo and Marin, and that's going to be a good thing. At least if they would have done that, and after that and then ended it, I could have been fine, but it felt like a bit little in the middle, because right after the Winter Comic Cat, Gojo and Marin had like another fight, but sort of destroyed each other, and then they're openly admitted liking each other and stuff. And this is happy, but it felt too short. It could have been so much. Like I mentioned, they could have had like other people trying to find out like who Marin is. They could have done multiple cosplay, and then later people find out that Marin was the one who did the Haniel cosplay, and then got a lot of praise. Marin gets bigger as a cosplayer, and then you could see which way of cosplay she wants to go. If she wants to go like mainstream cosplay as their job or anything. Because she's already a model, this could have been a case or anything. If she wants to work in the industry, as Marin is a big cosplay into cosplay, and then big otaku, of course, as you can see in her room, and Gojo potentially being able to show his skills and also introduce and let the adults outside more expressively, no problem. I thought this could have been, because I feel like I said, if the Majesty of Darling went through more, like I said, the arc where people trying to find who Haniel is, and then everybody knows who Haniel is, who cosplay Haniel is. Marin gets big, and throughout the cosplay we see Marin getting also bigger with her friend, and Gojo doing different cosplay and stuff, and then leading into the ending. Yeah, but it's like I said, this was the only problem. In general, My Dress Up Darling, I don't have any issue with My Dress Up Darling. The only thing that annoys me is that it wasn't bi-weekly, and the previous arc before the Haniel cosplay with the nuns was meh. But besides it, I like the character. All the characters are really fine. Also, I feel like I I think like the way how the manga ended it is, I can understand why that he started to end at that point, because Gojo and Marin are now finding a couple. That's one big reason why a lot of people want to see it, because Marin, Gojo, very likable character, want to get together, and also Gojo's sort of character arc also concluded due to his cousin coming back, cousin who made him not want to show like Hinata that he has interest in adults and stuff. She came back and then apologized to him and everything, and we also see a bit like what happened to the whole situation with Gojo and stuff. But yeah, everything got concluded, and yeah, I can understand why it ended at that point, but I wish this was so many costs. We could have kept so much more, because it didn't feel like it's ended. It's like, especially in a high school setting, especially the third year, it's like a perfect point to end the season, because after third year everybody goes away, everybody's doing different things, and so all the usual cast we know of would be scattered away because everybody's now more busier, especially our protagonists, if they want to go to uni, if they want to work now. But yeah, and like I said, in general, I find My Dress Up Darling a very wholesome, good series. I don't have any problems with that at all. And like I mentioned, there's only like the previous arc before the Haniel arc. The problem I had with the Haniel arc is that it started out so well with the promising storyline, what everybody trying to figure out who the Haniel cosplayer is. But in general, My Dress Up Darling, I would say I give it a 7 point. I give it an 8. The whole series in general I find really cute. In general, of course, I don't think it's perfect, but overall I'll give it an 8. But that's my opinion. What's your opinion? Write down in the comments below. What's your opinion about My Dress Up Darling? How do you find the ending? Do you like the ending? Did you not like the ending? Please write down in the comment section and explain why. I don't want this ending is bad. Give an explanation so everybody can understand your point of view. But like I said, if you want to watch more of my videos, you can go on my videos and see my different thoughts. If you want to hear my thoughts about Windbreaker's recent chapters, you can watch it here. And any other videos you are maybe interested or want me to talk about, write down in the comment section below. Let your life shine bright. My life is Shogun Zorra. May God bless you all, and peace.